Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to do a quick overview on Kava. Kava is a botanical, and we're not going to go into depth, but we're going to do an overview of some fun facts and some important advisories to be mindful of. Kava is a botanical that eases anxiety, just so that you'll know what it's often used for. Anxiety is something that affects 264 million, approximately 264 million people worldwide. Um, One thing about anxiety is it doesn't just act on its own and just, I don't know if any of you have ever had an anxiety attack, but it can also cause insomnia. And we talked a little bit about chamomile the other day and how that helps to ease some of the symptoms of insomnia used by itself or used with other herbs. Um, the kava plant is native to the South Pacific, and it is used therapeutically as well as ceremonially. Now, ceremonially, the kava plant is the ceremony leader would chew the kava plant, spit it into a small wooden bowl, add coconut milk, mix it up, and then pour it into the vessels, the cups of those sitting around, and they would drink it, and it would ease in relaxation as part of the ceremony. Um, Cavalactones, which is what you find in the activating element in the kava plant. Um, Sorry, my notes are is what causes the muscle relaxation. My glasses were a little, I don't know what was going on there. Sorry about that. So they're called cavalactones, and those that's the element that eases the anxiety in the kava plant. Kava is similar to benzodiazepine pharmaceuticals, but they have a milder and less sedating effect. So I don't know if any of you have used any benzodiazepine pharmaceuticals, but some of the side effects are pretty extreme. And just to rid the anxiety. But the kava plant is one way to get the easing of the anxiety without those major side effects, those major sedating and other side effects. Um, Kava is safe for short-term use, and when I say short-term, I mean 3 months or less. Anything more than that could possibly harm your liver. So you want to avoid um, using anything with any with the cavalactones if you have liver disease, or if you drink a lot of alcohol, or if you take any medication that affects the liver, anything that's going to weaken the liver, you want to stay away from the cavalactones. Um, and that would include using the kava plant. If you're taking kava or anything else that have cavalactones in it, you want to um, have your liver function measured every few weeks. It's very important, even if you're using it for short-term use. Just it's always better to be safer to err on the side of caution. Kava is not for children. You don't want to use it in children, and you don't want to use it if you're using any other sedative. An example dose, now Kava, you want to use the aqueous extracts with the Kava plant. You want to stay away from the ethanolic preparations. Um, 50 to 70 milligrams of cavalactones up to 3 times a day is the recommended dosage of cava cava of the cava plant of cavalactones or some any if you're taking a supplement and not the plant itself but a supplement that has a mixture and has a cavalactones in it. You want to limit that to 50 to 7 milligrams of cavalactones daily, up to I'm sorry, 50 to 70 milligrams of cavalactones up to 3 times a day, with a maximum of 210 milligrams of the cavalactones in a day. Um, just to give you a little bit about the ethanolic preparations, this when ethanol, the sugar from the yeast, um, to make the ethanol, is heated up, and the vapor interacts with the plant. That would be an example of an ethanolic preparation. Okay, so this is just a few fun facts about Kava. We're going to come back on later and touch on some other home remedies and herbs. Fun stuff. I enjoyed doing this with you guys, and I'm doing a little research on my own right now. My PhD program is a little bit before I've got accepted into the program, and I'm doing a little bit of the research. But we discussed that the admission officer and myself, and we're going to be waiting before I actually start my first day of class. Um, so I'm accepted into the program. It's okay for me to do the research and share with you guys, but um, we're going to be doing a more in-depth study in about a month and a half, I believe. I don't quote me because life takes funny turns, and we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Um, I may be off uh, doing uh, um, other things. Uh, uh, well, I would be keeping this YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm This is like an avant-garde video. I'm just chatting with you guys. Um, I didn't script it or anything. I just wanted to share the Kava plan with you, and a little bit about what's going on with. And I thought, well, I should probably share a little bit with what's going on with the PhD program. So I'm a PhD student, but I'm just I'm just doing working on my research right now. Um, if I don't know, there's a bit of a question about whether I can call myself a PhD student or not. I'm accepted into the program, so that makes me one of their students, I think. So okay, um, we'll talk to you guys soon. I don't know. It, there's the whole thing about, can you call yourself a PhD candidate, PhD student, doctor, but you have to put the PhD behind it. You have to be very careful the legal terms, and so that you don't want anybody to call you a fraud. I don't want to be called a fraud. So, but that's what happened. I got accepted into the program, and but my first day class isn't for a little bit. So I'm just doing a little research and sharing with, because I love doing this stuff. A little bit of what I found on my own, and hopefully, it'll be helpful to someone to pick up and do a little bit more further research. Because you should always research these herbs on your own. You should always uh, do your own research. Check out, do a little bit more than WebMD. Um, Try the other. NIH has some really good um, information. Um, but you should always do your own research before trying herbs. And you should always consult with your doctor before using any herbs, just in case there could be a possible interaction with whatever herb that you're already taking, or medication, pharmaceuticals, because just because it's natural doesn't mean that's always going to be safe for you to take. Um, sure, this usually less expensive and there's less side effects, and it's better to have a natural a substance, I think, put into your body than something that's petroleum based. That's my opinion. That's my own basic opinion. If you can get it, but it's best to check with your doctor first, and to make sure that that it's safe. It's not going to interact with anything else that you're currently taking, because some of these herbs can pack a powerful punch if you're not careful with how you're using it, in a way that could be very uncomfortable and even harmful, even though it's a natural substance. So you want to be careful when dealing with the herbs. Okay, so thank you for your patience. This is just my third or fourth YouTube um, video where I'm actually showing my face and chatting with you guys, and I I thank you for your patience. If you watched it to the end, I thank you for your support. I ask you to. There's gonna be more, and I'm gonna get better. There, just a little tidbit bit. I was listening to the greats like Mr. Beast and uh, other YouTube uh, giants who uh, have thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers and subscribers. And the biggest advice that I want to share that I picked up from those videos is that you want to just get on and start making the videos. Punch fear and perfection in the face. I got that from Think Media, that fella that runs Think Media. Punch fear and perfection in the face and just do it. You get better with doing it. So your first 100 may not be that great, but after that, you should start improving and start seeing viewers. So it's a long term, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. But I hope that the information that I shared with you on the Kava plant and the other one on lemon balm and on chamomile, you were able to um, use and have use it as a, a, a stepping stone towards finding out more about the herb and being able to use it to help you, your loved ones, and perhaps even others if that's what you so choose to do. Okay, so thank you for taking this time with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, God bless. Talk to you soon.